Afternoon, everybody. My name's Dave Purdy. I'm production manager for the Alumet Group. I'm going to take you on a tour of our facilities, show you what we're about, etc. First of all, we'll go over to our Renewable Technology Centre, just show you it's a warehouse, and we have a sample roof. We do training of installation of PV panels. So if you'd like to follow me. Right, well, this is our storage area. As Alumet Renewable Technologies, EOS Energy, we warehouse the PV panels. We have calls from installers. We then set them up with the full kit. They pick it up and they install it. So this is our warehouse facility. Also, as you can see, we've got a purpose-built roof, which we use for training of installation of the PV panels. So if any installers are interested, then we can train them on how they should be installed, etc. We are accredited sort of installers. So this is where we do our training. All the offices for the renewable technologies are all up there, so it's all in its one area. So the team is all together. Just a bit of history on this building. This is the original building that Alumet's purchased in Southam. This was our main fabrication area for the core business. As you can see, it looks quite big now. We quickly outgrew it, and when I take you over the road, you'll see to what extent we outgrew it. But this was our original offices and fabrication facility. So if you'd like to follow me across the road, I'll take you into our new facility. Well, not new now, but if you have any questions while on the tour, please just ask, and I'll be happy to answer any questions. They come from various companies, mainly from China. They're shipped in, and we warehouse them here.
Would it be possible or practical to manufacture here?
I don't know. I don't think so. Obviously, the cost of manufacture over in this country is a lot higher than in China and the Far East. So I'm not 100% sure whether that would be something we would tend to look at or not, to be honest. Yes, there is. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that. My role in the business is more in the core business. The EOS guys, and they would be able to tell you more. I know a little bit, because obviously I do get a lot of questions asked of me. So I know a little bit about it, but I'm not an expert. I must stress that. The guys in the EOS, they would be able to tell you a lot more about it than me. Right, well, as you can see, this facility is slightly bigger than the one you've just seen. This building to this side was already here, which we purchased when we bought all the buildings up the side of the road that you come down to the gates. The building to the right is a new build, which we built about 3 years ago to extend our facility. We've gone from when the company started in '82. We've gone from about 2,500 square feet in a little shed in Wellesbourne to what you see now, which is around about 65,000 square feet, which is a big increase in capacity. We do our range screen panelling here, which is something we make in-house. It's bought in, the items are bought in, and we manufacture in-house using what you can see there, what we call a wall saw. That will cut and groove all these panels, and the guys then just put them together, rivet them together, and go from there.
And they're used for what?
These go on the fronts of buildings. Basically, it's architectural, just on the front of a building.
Right.
I haven't got any examples of that at the moment, but
it's front cover.
yes,
yeah.
Basically. Yeah. As you can see, if you just like to follow me. What happens with this, This type of rain screen is what is called an ACM. It's aluminium composite material. It's two skins of 0.4 mil aluminium with a polyurethane core, and then it's just cut and grooved, which allows it then to bend into shape, as you can see there. They're finished panels. So it all starts as a flat sheet. We cut it to size, we groove it, we bend it into its shape. It comes in all different colours, sizes, whatever you want. We have had some strange colours we've been asked for, but you can get it in any colour. This one here, as you can see, is just a standard dark grey. But you could get it in blue, pink, green, whatever you want. Right. If you'd like to follow me.
You don't do any aluminium welding?
We do. We've got a facility to do aluminium welding. That's in a little shop across the road. Not across the road, just over the other side. This area here is what we call our machining area, or our dirty area. This is where all the machining of the work is done. Cutting and machining of whatever we need to do. If you follow me round, you'll see we have two double-headed, what we call double-headed saws. We've got one over there, one behind the materials that are stored there, which allows us to cut. It's all computer controlled. The information comes on a floppy disk, and then it's fed into the computer. That then tells the guy exactly what to cut and how many he needs to cut. So that is where we cut all our materials to suit whatever we need. Now, if you'd like to come round with me further around here. This is a CNC machine, computer numerically controlled, which we bought about 10 years ago. It was our first real big investment into a CNC machine at a cost of around about £125,000. As you can see, what this does, the bars are programmed again in the office upstairs. It's sent down to the computer here. The operator picks the program up. These holes are then put into it to the exact dimensions that we need. So they all line through, and then this goes into manufacture. It's made, and we know everything's exactly right. Well, that is the theory, shall we say. As I said, we invested in that about 10 years ago. The machine you see over there, we invested in last year. We'll take a walk round. That was at a cost of around about £400,000. It's the only machine in this country of its kind. Right, if you'd like to just filter down, I'll tell you a little bit about what the machine is actually doing. This machine is similar to the CNC machine you see over there, as it is programmed in the same sort of way. But what this machine does is it takes on the full profile, it will machine it within this area here to what machinings have been put on there by the programmer, and it then, you see the saw blade there, it will then cut it to size, as you can see there. That then comes out this end, and it is the finished profile. And that is accurate to within 0.1 of a mil. Ian there, who's with us, has supplied this machine to us. It's, I think this machine, we're probably running at around about 90% full capacity at the moment. It probably does, if we were to do that manually, that bar would take 2 or 3 men round about 2 hours. This machine will do it in 10 minutes. So it increases our capacity, it increases our efficiency. That is the reason why we invested in it. We heavily invested in it, but it is an excellent machine. As I said, it's the only one in this country, and to be honest, it's been a great investment for us. Right, as you see, it's just taking in the next bar now. So one man can operate it what it would have taken 2 or 3 men to do. Right, if you'd like to follow me. This area here is what we call our clean area. This is where we do all our fabrication of the finished product that will go out to our sites to be installed. We manufacture everything here. Once it's all machined over there, it's then transported over here. As you see all these trolleys, that is material ready to be put together and manufactured. We have to keep the areas separate. Obviously, there's swarf, etc., that comes off the machines which can damage the paintwork, so it has to come into a separate area. This area we like to keep clean. It's a finished product. It's going out to sites. We pride ourselves on our quality. So we have vigorous quality checks, etc., that we need to put through, and we need to make sure that it is absolutely correct, the materials we send out. Now I'm going to take you into another area of the business. As you see here, we see state-of-the-art machinery. Well, we're going to go back in time a little bit. So if you'd like to follow me. As you can see, the machines in here are slightly older, roughly about 40 or 50 years old, and they are still in good working order. They're inspected once a year to make sure that they meet the requirements by law that we have to keep them up to. So we do spend a lot on making sure that they are fit and safe to use. The newest machine in here is this guillotine here, which we purchased probably about 18 months, 2 years ago, and it's the machine we have the most trouble with. So as you can see, these machines have been going for 40 or 50 years, but the lifespan of the new machines is probably not as long. We picked up these machines. We took over a company called Avon Manufacturing, who were based in Warwick and one of Warwick's oldest manufacturing companies. We moved them from Warwick over here, so they're part of the Alumet group. And all these machines came with them. And I think Avon Manufacturing were going for about 80 or 90 years. And I think some of these machines were probably still there as well. So as you can see, we go from one extreme to the other. Now, next door, which I'll take you through, we have our own tool making facility. Again, old machines, but very valuable and machines that we need. Actually, I don't know whether anybody worked in the engineering industry, but it's very dark. Typical to see, if you go back years ago, what the factories and foundries were probably like. All these machines, again, very old, kept in good condition, have their regular safety checks that they need to, etc. What this allows us to do is make our own tools. So any punches or anything that goes wrong in the press shop that you've just been in, we can manufacture here or repair, which gives us stops a lot of downtime. If we had to go out and make them, it could take 2 to 3 weeks. We can get them made in a couple of days. So it gives us a good base where we can repair our machines in-house. See, the guys obviously are finished for the day today, but normally we'd have a tool maker in there who'd be making anything it's also used for very intricate manufacturing and machining that we sometimes need to do.
Do you take work on for this as well, from outside?
Not an awful lot. We tend to keep it all in-house. This will do a lot of stainless steel manufacture and that sort of things like that, which we do get a call for within our contracts that we take on. If you'd like to follow me. That is pretty much the Alumet facility. Does anybody have any questions? That's the answer I like. As you can see, from what I told you down at the bottom unit, we have very much outgrown that facility. This is big enough now for us to be one of the leaders in the facade industry. It's state of the art, apart from some of the machines in there, and it's kept clean, it's kept tidy, and it's a good working environment for the employees who work in here. Right.
How many employees have you got now?
The company itself has 138 employees at the moment within the Alumet group. On the shop floor, we have about 30. So we're just taking on a couple more guys, which is good news, you know, within the industry that we're in, and also the current climate we're in as well. To take people on is a good and big step. Right.